On a quiet street in Enfield, London, a single mother heard something no parent should ever hear. Her daughter's bed was moving on its own. No one was touching it. No one was near it. And this was only the beginning. This is the true story of the Enfield poltergeist, one of the most documented, most investigated, and most terrifying paranormal cases in modern history. It was August 1977. Peggy Hodgson lived in a modest council house at 284 Green Street, Enfield, with her 4 children. She was a single mother, working hard, just trying to get by. Nothing about her life suggested anything supernatural was coming. It started small. Janet and her brother Johnny, sharing a bedroom, told their mother their bed was shaking. Peggy assumed they were playing around. She checked the room herself. Nothing seemed wrong. She told them to go back to sleep. Then she heard it too. A rhythmic knocking sound, coming from inside the walls. Not from outside. Not from the pipes. From somewhere inside the house itself. Over the following nights, the disturbances grew. Chairs slid across the floor by themselves. A chest of drawers moved away from the wall, blocking the bedroom door, as if something wanted to keep the children trapped inside. Marbles and toy bricks flew across rooms, striking walls with force strong enough to leave marks. Peggy called the police. 2 officers arrived, skeptical, expecting to find pranking teenagers. Instead, one officer reportedly witnessed a chair slide across the floor with no one near it. She refused to sign a statement, unwilling to put her name to something she couldn't explain. Word spread. Neighbors began gathering outside the house. Newspapers picked up the story. And soon, 2 paranormal investigators from the Society for Psychical Research arrived, Maurice Gross and Guy Leon Playfair. What they documented over the following 14 months would become one of the most extensively recorded poltergeist cases in history, complete with audio recordings, photographs, and dozens of witness statements from police officers, journalists, neighbors, and clergy. 11-year-old Janet became the center of the activity. She was allegedly levitated from her bed, thrown across rooms, and found in impossible positions. Photographs taken during this period appear to show her mid-air, though skeptics argue she was simply jumping and caught at the peak of the motion. Then came the voice. A deep, guttural male voice began speaking through Janet, a voice that sounded nothing like an 11-year-old girl. It rasped, it growled, and it claimed to be a man named Bill Wilkins, who said he had died in that very house, in that very chair in the living room, from a brain hemorrhage. Investigators later found records confirming a man matching that description had indeed died in the house years before the Hodgsons moved in. The voice cursed. It argued with investigators. It described details about its supposed death that Janet, by all accounts, had no way of knowing. Doctors examined Janet's throat during these episodes and could find no physical explanation for how she was producing the sound. Skeptics pushed back hard. Some argue Janet and her sister Margaret were talented pranksters, caught on camera hiding spoons and bending them by hand. Janet herself later admitted to faking some incidents, but only some, she insisted, out of exhaustion from the constant attention and disbelief. She maintained until later in life that most of what happened was real. Maurice Gross, the lead investigator, never wavered in his belief that something genuinely paranormal had occurred. Guy Leon Playfair documented over 2,000 incidents during the investigation. To this day, the case remains unresolved, neither fully debunked, nor fully proven. The activity eventually faded, as mysteriously as it began, sometime in 1979. The Hodgson family stayed in the house for years afterward. Peggy Hodgson passed away in 2003, having lived the rest of her life in that same home, never fully explaining what she and her children endured. To this day, no one knows for certain what happened inside 284 Green Street. Was it a desperate family seeking attention, a collective delusion under pressure, or something that genuinely reached through from wherever the dead go, refusing to leave quietly? The house still stands today. Ordinary people live there now. And every so often, they're asked the same question by strangers who track them down. Do you hear anything at night? If this story kept you up at night, you're not alone. Subscribe for more real, documented cases the world still can't explain.